Welcome to the 2024 IPF World Classic and Equipped Bench Press Championships in Austin, Texas. Brought to you by none other than Aleco and SBD. And we are here on the third day of lifting with a huge day of lifting ahead of us. Straight off the bat this morning, we've got the 83 kilo men Masters division. So we'll start with the first flight of Masters 2 and Masters 4. And then we'll roll straight into the second flight of Masters 1 and Masters 3. And most of these divisions are stacked. And I've just seen a few changes go in for a couple of lifters as well. But we'll kick off with the Masters 2. And the first man on the platform this morning will be Inderjit Singh Sabawal from India, looking to open at 102.5. You can see the running order on the screen there. That's how the morning will start off. And obviously that will change after opening lifts go on the board. Masters 2 this morning might be looking at getting pretty close to a possible world record if all things go well. But right now, Inderjit Singh Sabawal from India, 102.5. And I believe this is his first World Bench Press Championships. I think it's his first international. It's a nice, quick press command. Three whites. It'll be a great way to start the day. He'll be feeling a lot better now.
Bars loaded. Tillman Gallant.
We stay in the M4s. Tillman Gallant from Canada for 105. And that's a good lift. Tillman hasn't competed in World Bench since, I think, 2014. We jump up to the M2s for a moment for Andrew Miles from Great Britain, open at 110. And again, I think this is Andrew's first World Championships. I'd be wanting to dust off a few nerves with this lift. And that will certainly help. Three whites.
Bars loaded. Kenneth Levine.
And back into the M4s now. Kenneth Levine from the US, opening at 112.5. Well, I don't have any data on Kenneth, but I'm sure I've seen him lift before at an international. Have to go and find out. And a good opening lift, three whites.
White lights. Bars loaded.
Making it look easy. Kazakhstan next to take the platform in the M4s. Daravai Ospanov. The gold medalist in the 2023 Asian and Pacific African Men's Equipped Powerlifting Championships last year. The gold medal at the World Equipped Bench Press in 2021. and 2022.
Lift is good.
And he's off to a great start today.
Bars loaded. Gerhard Baumeister.
The Gerhard Baumeister from Germany now 117.5. We're still in the M4s. Ospinov and Baumeister are going to be neck and neck. Of course, Baumeister, plenty of experience. He's a gold medalist in 2019 Classic Bench. Gold medalist in 2016, gold medalist 2023 at Europeans. Looking to take home another gold today. And that is an awfully good start.
3 white lights.
So we move now into the M2s.
Bars loaded. Brian Colburn.
And Brian Colburn from Canada. Competing in the World Bench Press last year in Sun City. Ranked number 7. He's looking to improve on that this year. Yeah, that's a good start. 135 is on the board.
Bars loaded. Vesa Hartikainen.
So Vesa Hartikainen from Finland now, 150. And of course, Vesa's no stranger to the international platform. Silver medalist in the 2022 European Masters Equipped Powerlifting. Silver medalist back in 2012 in the European Men's Bench Press. Competes in Classic and Equipped. Probably a little slower than he wanted, but he gets the job done.
Bars loaded. Bjorn Andre Ingerdal.
A little bit slow through the sticking point, but he worked through it well. So Bjorn Andre Ingerdal from Norway now, 155. Oh, making it look easy. Plenty of experience there as well. 2022 silver medalist in the World Bench.
Bars loaded. Overheading Lorentzen.
Over Henning Lorentzen from Norway now. Competed last year in Sun City. Did very well in the equipped last year. And he's looking fantastic today as well. Shigeki Kashino now from Japan, 160. And that is a solid opening lift. 3 whites.
Bars loaded, Joseph McAuliffe.
We've got several lifters stacked pretty closely together in the M2 83s. Right now, Joseph McAuliffe, one of them, opening at 162.5. Oh, makes light work of that opener.
That is good. Bars loaded, Barre Tavener.
Barry Taverner from Great Britain, 165. He's a gold medalist in the European bench press in 2022. And he's definitely come here to get himself on the podium. And it looks like a good start, 3 whites.
Bars loaded, Daniel Fernandez.
Daniel Fernandez from Uruguay is next to the platform. I can't see him in the doorway. There he is. He is there. Opening at 180. For reference, the current M2 world record is 185.5. And I think this might be his first World Championships. Well, he made short work of that. Well, I have a feeling a world record might be on the cards this morning. But we move right into round 2 now. Inderjit Singh Sabharwal from India. Opened at 102.5, looking for 110. And I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure we just went through an entire round of bench press with not a single red light. I don't think I've ever seen that. And that's a good second lift. What do the referees say? 3 whites.
That is good. Bars
So we stay in the M4s. Tillman Gallant, Canada, 112.5. And this spotting and loading crew, the platform crew, are absolutely outstanding. They are moving so quickly. So 112.5 for Tillman. Oh, tough second lift, but I think he's going to grind through it. He does. He gets the 3 white lights. So go up to the M2s now for Andrew Miles. Looking for 115. Had to do a little bit of work for that one. He gets the lights.
Lift is good. Bars loaded, Kenneth Levine.
So we come back into the M4s. Kenneth Levine, US, 117.5. So we'll put him up into the silver medal for a moment. A couple of lifters to follow. And if we look back to the 83 Masters 2, you can see Fernandez from Uruguay has put in 186 for his second. He's going to give himself a couple of cracks at the world record. Kenneth Levine with 117.5. And he gets the job done. It probably wasn't his cleanest lift, but he does the job.
Bars loaded,
So we get back to the M4s. Vladimir Usmanov, Kazakhstan, 122.5. This will put him up into the gold medal position with another lifter to follow. And he's a little bit lighter than Baumeister. So he's in a good position to go after the gold. Baumeister will have to outlift him. And he gets the lights. Baumeister now to try and match 122.5, but it won't be enough to move him up into the gold medal position because he's heavier. So if he wants the gold, he is going to have to outlift Usmanov. Well, he gets the job done there with 3 whites. Has he got enough to outlift Usmanov?
Bars loaded, Brian Colburn.
The Brian Colburn now from Canada, 140. He is currently ranked 8th overall. And it looks good, it is. 3 whites.
Bars loaded, Vesa.
We move now to Vesa Hartikainen from Finland, 155, just a 5 kilo jump from his opener. He is ranked number 7. And this won't move him up the rankings. Wasn't a super fast lift, but he got the job done.
Bars loaded, Bjorn Andre Engerdal.
Bjorn Andre Engerdal from Norway now. 160. Oh, I think 160 is going to be the edge of his envelope, but he gets it to the top. What do the referees say? Well, he's got 2 whites and a red with a blue card there, which indicates possibly downward movement.
Bars loaded, overheading the
I think he's okay. It looked like it just stopped. Overheading Lorentzen from Norway now, 167.5. Had a lot of success in South Africa last year. Looking to improve on that. Oh, he had to work a lot harder for that one than I think he expected.
Let's go.
I think he just probably mistimed it a little bit. Let's have a look at the replay.
Bars loaded, Shigeki Kushino.
Yeah, it looks like he just wasn't in position when he got the press command. Shigeki Kushino from Japan now, 167.5. So put him up into the bronze medal position. And looks like a good lift. It is three whites.
Bars loaded, Joseph McAuliffe.
So Joseph McAuliffe now from the US, 170. So put him up into the silver medal position. Oh, that looks pretty good. It is three whites.
Bars loaded, Marie Teviner.
Great Britain now, Barry Tavina, 172.5. Taking a 7.5 kilo jump. So push him up into the silver medal position. Oh, that looks like a great lift. Three whites.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a World Masters 2 record.
But right now, we will shift into world record mode. Daniel Fernandez, Uruguay, opened at 180, looking at 186 for the world record. Current world record, 185.5. Taking a shot at the world record on his second attempt. He is well out in front on 180. And this will give him a world record and hopefully the world championships. And it looks good. It is three white lights. He takes the world record and still has another attempt up his sleeve. Will he go to 190 or will he just chip the 186? We'll find out soon. We are coming into round 3 now with Inderjeet Singh Sabawal. There's our current running order in the M2s. Fernandez well out in front on the world record at 186. And in the M4s, Osmanov out in front on 122.5 on bodyweight over Baumeister on 122.5 as well. Inderjeet Singh Sabawal from India now, 112.5 for his first international. And he gets 3 white lights, goes 3 from 3 at his first World Championship event.
Bars loaded, Tillman Gallant.
So Tillman Gallant now looking to get himself on the podium. He has 112.5, which won't do the job. He is looking for 117.5, which will put him up into bronze medal for a moment. With obviously Levine from the US to lift after him. And just a little too heavy today, unfortunately. So that is a no lift.
Bars loaded, Andrew Miles.
So we move back to the M2s for a moment with Andrew Miles from Great Britain, 120. So he's not going to change his ranking at all. Oh, I think he's got this one. And that is a nice little personal best for him. We drop back into the M4s with Kenneth Levine looking to move from bronze to silver for a moment. 122.5 on the bar. But again, he is lighter than Baumeister, so Baumeister will have to outlift. I think he's got it there. He's past the sticking point. 3 whites, gives himself an opportunity.
Bars loaded, Derebe Aspanov.
Derebe Aspanov from Kazakhstan now, 127.5. He is currently ranked number 1. Weighs exactly the same as Levine at 81.6. All right, looks like a good lift. I think he's done it. He gets 2 whites and a red with a blue card. But I think he'll be okay with that one. I didn't really see a blue card infraction there. He should be okay. The Gerhard Baumeister now, Germany looking to retake that silver medal position. So Osmanov takes the gold on 127.5. And now it's between Levine and Baumeister. The jury has actually overruled that last lift. And that looked like a good lift.
All right, the jury has overruled that previous attempt.
And
hit the buttons again.
That lift there, I'm just waiting to see a refresh of the referee's buttons. It is a good lift.
There.
The Baumeister gets the 127.5 and puts himself in the gold medal position
Loaded,
to take out the gold. Played a smart game, came from behind there. But right now we're back into the M2s. Brian Colborne from Canada, 142.5. It looks good. I think he's put the 142 on. He has.
White lights. Bars loaded. Vesa Hartikainen.
Vesa Hartikainen now from Finland. 160 on the bar. Ranked number 7. This is not going to change that ranking. But it'd be certainly nice to go home with 3 good lifts. No, I don't think it's going to go. That looks like the bar has dropped anyway. Andre Born Egedal with 165. We just had an attempt change go in as well. Everyone's looking to get as far up the rankings as they can. So 165 for Andre. Bjorn Andre Egedal from Norway. And just a little bit too much today.
Great catch, Smilers. Bars loaded. Overheading Lorentzen.
Overheading Lorentzen looking for 172.5 to put himself in the silver medal position temporarily. There's a couple of kilos over his best lift. Getting really fired up for this one. Oh, he's putting the fight in, but it was just a bit too much today. Gave it everything he had. So we load the bar to 175. Shigeki Kushino, 175 for Japan to go after the silver medal. This will move him from 5th place into silver. With 3 lifters to come. I think he's going to get it there. Can he lock it out? Not quite. So close to getting the lockout. So Barry Taverner now, Great Britain, 175 as well. Currently ranked number 2. But he could lose that on body weight. McAuliffe is lighter than him and is going to be lifting the same weight next. Oh, that was a good press. 3 whites.
3 white lights. Bars loaded.
Well, now he will just have to wait and see if he gets the silver or the bronze. At the moment, he is in the silver medal. McAuliffe is lighter, though, and lifting the same weight. got it to the top. Did he lock it out properly? He did. 3 whites.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Takes
Daniel
home the
Fernandez
silver
is
medal.
gonna be attempting a
Kavanagh
new
takes home the
world
bronze,
record.
but
Bar
right
is
now,
loaded for Daniel
second world
Fernandez.
record attempt, 190 kilograms. Daniel Fernandez, 190. Previous world record, 185.5. He broke that with 186 on his second. Now looking to absolutely decimate that world record with 190 kilos. And I think 190 was just a bit of a stretch. But he will go home with the gold medal and 186 kilos and a world record. And there are our final standings for the M2s to the M4s. Fernandez with 186 and a world record for the gold medal. McAuliffe 175. Travner 175 on body weight as well. And we move now straight into the M1s and the M3s. The Rhino Hellberg straight off the bat with 100 kilos in the M1s. Made that look easy. Just wondering if he's got an injury or something. I'm sure he has lifted beyond that before. He actually nominated at 170. And in 2023, the Europeans lifted 182.5. So I'm guessing he's carrying an injury, and he's scratched his last 2 lifts, so Hellberg will not lift again today. Oscar Lopez, Mexico, 105. We are still in the M1s. I think this is his first international, maybe. And he gets the 3 whites and gets that first lift out of the road.
Bars loaded, Edward Boris.
Edward Boras from Canada now, 110.
Lift is good.
And he gets a good lift.
Bars loaded, Shintanita.
Shintanita, 137.5. We are in the M3s now. The M3 world record is 163 and the M1 world record is 238.5. Gets that one on the board nicely.
Bars loaded, Joachim
And we are
Grabner.
still in the M3s, Joachim Grobner, Germany. Joachim was a gold medalist in 2021 and 2019.
Which is good.
And he's off to a good start today.
Bars loaded, Timu Tapianya.
So Timu Tapanainen from Finland. 145. So back up into the M1s now. And again, another lifter that I don't think I've ever seen lift before.
Lift is good. Bars loaded, Dennis Alba.
We go back to the M3s now. Dennis Alba, 150. And another good lift.
3 white lights.
Franz Nerb now from Germany, 157 and a half. So he has been a gold medalist at the World Championships. He was silver in the Europeans last year, 175. It makes 157 and a half look very easy.
3 white lights.
He gets all the white lights.
Bars loaded, Howard Sturman.
Howard Sturman from the US now in the M3s, 157 and a half. And that was a nice, smooth opening lift.
Lift is good. Bars loaded, Toshihiro Takahashi.
We go back into the M1s. Toshihiro, oh, we've got an overrule from the jury there.
The jury has overruled the previous attempt.
So Sturman's lift does not count. I imagine that was probably lockout. So Toshihiro Takahashi, Japan now in the M1s, 160. And that looks good from here. It is 3 whites.
Lift is good. The jury could go ahead and reset their
Just waiting for the next lifter to click over in the
Can the jury please reset their lights?
And just waiting on the jury light to reset. So we can get the ball rolling again. Technology is always fantastic until it stops working. And a few little technical issues there, but whilst we're waiting for that to get fixed, huge shout out to our major sponsors, Aleco, SBD and Visit Malta. And without them, none of these fantastic competitions are possible. And of course, Visit Malta coming on as a major sponsor just recently.
Bars loaded, Michael
The Aleco Center here in Texas is all set up and ready for people to train in and prepare and hang out and chill out with all the other lifters. And right now, Michael Halalski from Germany, 167.5. Well, that moved super fast.
This is good.
Even in slow motion replay, I think it'll move fast. It does. We load the bar to 182.5 for Yolanda Austin from the US. Well, that moved really quickly. Has an exceptionally narrow grip for a guy of his size as well. He has quite long arms.
Bars loaded, Jonathan Losa.
You can see how far inside the ring markers he is on that bar. So Jonathan Losa from the US, 192.5. Oh, excellent work. Looks good.
3 white lights. Bars loaded, Yusuke Suzuki.
Yusuke Suzuki now, Japan, 200.5 kilos. And I think if he gets this on the ball cleanly, he is going to be very, very hard to catch. And this is not even his biggest lift. He's done 222.5 or 225 before. He did 216.5 for a world record in the World Men's in Tokyo in 2019. Has a pretty solid handful of world records. And that looked absolutely fantastic. 3 whites. Let's have a look at the replay on that one.
Bars loaded, Mark Vencia.
Very well.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to a clerical error, Mark was moved to the end of the round.
So, Mark Vezina now from Canada. So we're still in the first round, lifting 100 kilos. There was a technical error earlier on, and he should have actually been one of the first lifters up. But we've corrected that, so he's going to put his lift in now. And And he gets it on the board. And we've got a couple of attempt changes going in as well. I'm not quite sure why we're having attempt changes going in. It's not the last round yet. And
the clock is set for 4 minutes.
so now we actually have a 4-minute break because Mark can't follow himself out. He needs to have 4 minutes break. So there is our current running order at the moment. Suzuki on 205, well out in front in the M1s. Losser on 192.5. Probably still close enough to challenge, but Suzuki is extremely strong and has a fantastic bench press. And Austin on 182.5 in the bronze medal position, and I think probably a little bit out of touch to chase down a silver or a gold. If we look at the M3s there, in the M3s, Nerve out in front on 157.5, but Alba is pretty close behind on 150, and Gropner is probably a little bit too far away with 140 kilos. And that's our running order. And of course, a big shout out to Aleiko, SBD, Visit Malta. These are our IPF major sponsors, and of course, plenty of other sponsors getting behind this event. ESN, Maniac, Bull always there as well. And looks like Mark has made the decision not to need any rest. So technically, the clock goes up for 4 minutes. He can actually come out in any amount of time during that 4 minutes. He doesn't have to wait for the full 4 minutes. So he has decided he wants to come out and make his lift at 110. He's had enough rest. And gets that one on the board. Looks good. 3 whites.
Good lift there.
Nobody wants to wait. Mark straight out there on the bar. 110 stays on the bar for Oscar Lopez now from Mexico in the M1s. And let's not forget that Hellberg has scratched his last 2, so we've actually got 14 lifters now. If you want to follow the scoreboard along at home, you can go to goodlift.info and watch the live scoreboard. Makes it a bit easier to follow the action. And Oscar gets that lift on the board. A little bit of a twinge in the shoulder when he walked off on that one and on his first lift as well. Edward Boras from Canada now, 115. We are still in the M1s. And of course, if you are here watching the action live, don't forget to get over to the Aleiko Centre. It's fantastic to check that out. You can pick yourself up some Aleiko souvenirs as well. Looks like a good lift. Waiting on the referee's lights. Few little technical issues today. Our technical expert is on the money trying to fix that. And it looks like all the referees have said it's a good lift.
That was a good lift.
Our next lifter will be Shin Tanita, 147.5. So this will put him into the bronze medal position in the M3s, just temporarily. And he muscled through that transition section there. He didn't have a lot of speed up, but he made it work.
Lift is good.
And that is a good lift.
Bars
So if you're watching at home, we'll
loaded.
usually have the lights up down the bottom there. At the moment, we've got a little bit of a technical issue. And it looks like they fixed them. But that was a good lift. Right now, Joachim Gruppner from Germany, 150 kilos. And this will move him into the bronze medal position in the M3s. And looks like a good lift. And there's still some technical issues, so as soon as I know,
Lift is good.
it is a good lift.
Bars loaded. Timu Tepanen.
So Timu Tapanainen now from Finland, 152.5. We are back into the M1s now. So Timu is ranked number 6. This won't change his ranking. Oh, that was a good lift. That looks nice. It is 3 whites.
Lift is good.
You'll see the lights back on the bottom of your screen now.
Bars loaded. Howard Sturman.
So we go to Howard Sturman in the M3. So Howard Sturman lifted 157.5 to open. It was initially a good lift, got overturned by the jury. Now looking to take that again, and this will put him temporarily in a gold medal position, but we've got a couple of lifters after him. One, in fact, from Germany, Nerb, will be looking at a world record 163.5, but right now Howard Sturman needs to get this one on the board. Well, from his angle, it looks good. Let's wait for the rest. It is 3 whites, and they can't overturn that one. He will be breathing a sigh of relief. We stay in the M3s. Dennis Alba from the US looking for 160. 10 kilo jump from his opener at 150. This will temporarily put him in gold medal in the M3s. And that moved like an opener.
3 white lights.
He has got plenty left in the tank there.
Arguably, world record attempt being loaded on the bar for Franz Nerb.
But right now, Franz Nerb will make the platform, looking for a world record M3 83 kilo class, 163.5. The previous world record, 163. He's adding half a kilo to that. He is currently ranked number 3. This will put him into the gold medal position. Franz Nerb from Germany, 163.5. Can he take the world record? Oh, he made that look easy.
This is good.
He made that look easy. He'll be pushing way past that for his next. I wouldn't be surprised to see him add another 3 or 4 kilos to that world record. And push it out to 167 and a half or 166. Toshihiro Takahashi 167 and a half in the M1s. He is ranked number 5. This will not change that. And we'll finish the competition 5th in the world. And you've got to be pretty happy with that. 3 whites.
Bars loaded. Michael Pawlowski.
And Michael Pawlowski now 175 kilos on the bar. Ranked number 4. A little bit too far away to get into the medals, but he will go home as the 4th best bench presser in the M1s in the world. And it's 3 whites.
Bars loaded. Yolando Austin.
192 and a half on the bar for Yolando Austin. This will move him into the silver medal position. And this is a smart number to put on here because this will equal Pelosa's first lift. Oh, it's still going up, but I think it may have dipped down. Let's wait for the referees. He did get one red light there. I think the jury are probably going to have a look at it. That narrow grip makes it very difficult to maintain stability. From the replay, he might just be okay. So Jonathan Lawson now at 202.5. Stepping him from a bronze to silver for the moment. And then of course in the last round we'll see them all make changes, trying to battle out, trying to move up the rankings. And 202 and a half is on the board. It's in the silver medal position.
Bars loaded. Yusuke Suzuki.
Yusuke Suzuki now from Japan, 215 kilos. In 2019, he actually had the world record. That's been broken since then. That was 216.5. He did that in Tokyo. In fact, in 2019, I think he broke the world record 3 times. And incidentally, they were open records, and he is only just 40 years old and into the Masters. And after round 2, there's our current order. Suzuki in a pretty solid position on 205, but Losser is right behind him, and the M3's Nerve is well out in front of 163.5, but Alba is chasing him down and trying to put some pressure on him in the final round of lifting. So right now, Oscar Lopez 112.5 for his third and final lift. He's ranked number 8 in the M1s. This is not going to move his ranking up. Oh, that was a tough one.
No left. Bars loaded, Mark Vazina.
That was a no lift for Lopez. Mark Vazina now from Canada. Go back to the M3s, 120 kilos. Oh, I just couldn't quite get the drive there. So that is a no lift. Edward Boris now from Varas from Canada, 120. Ranks number 7. Don't take anything away from that. That is ranked number 7 in the world. Looks like a good lift. It is 3 whites. It's the 120 on the board and finishes 3 from 3. So go back to the M3s now. And we have got a battle for the gold medal in the M3s between Nerve and Alba. But right now, Shern Tanita, 152.5. And just putting one of the pins back in. Someone unscrewed the pin a bit too far in the rack. So right now, Shern Tanita 152.5. This will move him from 5th to 4th, with Gropner to follow. And I think he's done it. It looks okay. It is 3 whites.
We have an attempt change in progress.
We've got an attempt change going in. I know Austin Yolando has put in an attempt change, but right now, Joachim Gropner from Germany, 155 to try and move up into 4th position. Tanita just took 4th position. Gropner wants it back. And I think that one was just a bit too heavy today. So we go back into the M1s now.
Bars loaded, Timu Tapanainen.
Timu Tapanainen from Finland, 157.5, ranks number 6. This lift won't change that. Quite a few lifters in this flight, new to international competitions. just a bit too much to get into the tricep area there. But he gave it everything he had. And we have got quite an exciting next three lifters. Sturman has decided that he wants to take a crack at the gold as well. And to do that, you're going to have to break a world record. So right now we have got Dennis Alba looking for 164, which is a world record attempt. Remember, Nerb put in 163.5 for the world record, so now every attempt above that is a world record attempt. So Alba looking for the gold 164. Sturman and Nerv have put in 164.5.
Bars loaded, Dennis Alba, make some noise.
164 kilos, world record attempt to put him in the gold medal position. It's a big call. And it's just not quite going to go all the way. But worth the attempt. He will finish with the bronze medal.
We're going back to back here with another world.
So Sturman now for a world record attempt, 164.5. This is a really big call to go from 157.5 to 164.5. But if anyone's strong enough to do it, it's Howard Sturman. He is in the bronze medal position. Alba a smidge ahead in the silver. This will take him to the gold medal position. Oh, it's moved well off his chest. I think he's got it there. I think he's got the world record. He has 164.5, gives him the world record. Puts him into the gold medal position for a moment. And of course, Nerv has changed to 165 now because Nerv is about 300 grams heavier than Sturman. Has to outlift him. So he is going for 165 for a world record and the gold medal. You know you are in a tough class when to get just any medal you need a world record. So 165, this is for the gold medal and another world record. Sturman currently sitting on the world record in the gold medal position. Well, he gets it to the top. I'm going to wait for the referees. He gets a red light there and a yellow card, and I think that might have been foot movement. So far, he is in front. And it doesn't look like the foot came off the floor, though. So the foot can move as long as it doesn't come off the floor. But we are still going here. We get the Masters 1 now. Toshihiro Takahashi, 177.5 to move it into fourth position. So your Masters 383, Franz Nerv with 165 in the gold medal. Sturman from the US with 164.5 for the silver. And Alba with 160 and the bronze. $177.5 for Toshihiro. And I think that's just a little bit too much for today. Just couldn't quite get there.
Bars loaded, Michael Pawlowski.
And Michael Pawlowski now, Germany, 180. Ranks number 4. This will not change that. and just couldn't quite get it there. Held it for such a long time, trying to fight through. Yolando Austin now from the US, looking at 202.5 to try and go after the silver medal. He is lighter than Losser, so the 202.5 will match Losser's second lift, put him in the silver medal position, and if Losser misses his third, he'll take the silver. He's currently, Yolando is currently in the bronze medal position, cannot lose that. Moved off his chest well, but just lost speed there, so he will have to go home with a bronze medal at the World Championships. And Jonathan Losser now from the US, 207.5 to try and go after that gold medal. He is fired up for this one. Oh, I think he's got it there. Just couldn't quite get through the transition. Gave it everything he had, though, so he will have the silver medal. And Yusuke Suzuki has done enough for the gold with his opening lift. I see an attempt change going in. He's gone for 225. Not quite sure of the significance of that. Could quite be a Japanese record. Is likely a Japanese record. That is a monster lift though, 225. He has lifted close to this before, but not for a few years. You could hear a pin drop in this stadium right now. I think 225 was a little bit more than was in the tank today. Just couldn't quite get it there. But a great performance and a great effort, and goes home the world champion with the gold medal in his pocket. A good speed off the chest. So in the M1s, Suzuki with 205 in the gold medal, Losser 202.5, and the silver, and Austin with 192.5. In the M3s, Nerb with 165 and a world record. Sturman with 164.5, held the world record for a moment with the silver. And Albert with 160 on the bronze. Don't go too far away. We've got the medal ceremony coming up very shortly as well. And of course, we'll be back again today with the women's 63 kilos. And of course, later on, the men's and women's juniors and opens.
Now introducing tonight's award presenter, Dr. Robert Keller. First up in the 83 kilogram Masters 4 category. In third place from the United States, Kenneth Levine. In second place from Kazakhstan, Darabe Osmanov. And your champion from Germany, Gerhard Baumeister. Please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the German national anthem. Thank you. Next up, we have the 83 kilogram Masters 3 men's. In third place from the United States, Dennis Alba. In second place, also from the United States, Howard Sturman. And your champion from Germany, Franz Nerb. Please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the German national anthem. Thank you. Next up, we have the 83 kilogram Masters 2. In third place, from Great Britain, Barrier Tavaner. In second place, from the United States, Joseph McAuliffe. And your champion from Uruguay, Daniel Fernandez.
Great job, man. Fantastic. It's an honor to stand next to you. We got you. Come on, man. Get up there, big boy.
Please rise and remove your hats for Uruguay's national anthem. Thank you. Next up, we have the Masters 1 83 kilogram weight class. In third place, from the United States, Yolando Austin. In second place, from the United States, Jonathan Losa. And your champion from Japan, Yusuke Suzuki. Please rise or remove your hats for the playing of the Japanese national anthem. Thank you. That concludes action here on this session. We're going to parade the athletes around. Let's give them one giant round of applause. Our next session will begin at 1 p.m. We will see you all then.